Something everybody worries about in reference to long-term care is it's important and it's scary and it's frightening, but will Medicaid take away somebody's home?
If you do the right things, they will not take away your home. Generally speaking, your home is not an available resource in the words of Medicaid. And what that means for most of us is the nursing home is not going to make you sell your house to pay for long-term care. This is what happens when you sign a Medicaid application. You basically give Medicaid a lien on your home that says you pay for my long-term care, and then when my home is sold after my death, then you can have the money from the proceeds to reimburse the state for paying for my cost of care. And most people don't realize that whenever they sign that Medicaid application. But that's essentially how it works. You may not use those words exactly, but that's essentially how it functions.
Do you need to transfer your assets 5 years before applying for Medicaid?
As a general rule, it's a good idea to find out if it's going to work in your case. For some people, it's really not a good idea to go transfer all their assets 5 years. But the general rule is if I give something away 5 years before I make a Medicaid application, then the 5-year look back period is run and there's no penalty for that. So I qualify with regard to that gift. There's a right way and a wrong way to give away things, though. And I'll just give you a couple of the examples. I know the particular case has happened many years ago in Central Arkansas. Mother transferred a couple $100,000 to her child. Her child, nothing bad occurred. Well, it did occur. She got very sick, and she ran up medical bills that exceeded what her healthcare policy would pay. She lost her job. She was sued by the hospital. And the hospital said, "Do you have any money?" And she said, "Yes, well, I have this money, but it's my mom's. I'm just holding it for her." And there were a couple $100,000 in CDs. And they said, "Thank you, we'll take that." Her mom lost her life savings. So that's not a good way to do that. We have trust that can hold this money and protect it for the mother and the daughter. Another example is parents gave their child and the child's spouse a farm. They'd been married for many years, and thinking that, we'll give this away, and in 5 years from now, it's no problem if we go into a nursing home, the farm's not going to be lost, which that part was true. But what occurred later that nobody expected, or at least the parents didn't expect, that there was a divorce. And subsequently, the property was sold and then the money divided between the child and her spouse. There's a right way and a wrong way to do things. That was the wrong way. They could have transferred ownership of the property to a very specific kind of trust. It is not a revocable living trust. But if they would have transferred it to the right kind of trust, that would have never happened. Thank you, Bambi. And if our audience would like help with power of attorney documents, Medicaid planning, or estate planning, they can call the office of Mitch Cash in Harrison at 870-704-4058 and Marshall at 870-448-3600. We look forward to hearing from you.